Ghana is said to be the safest and the most stable country in the region.
The Chinese are here in Ghana to trade in Ghana for the benefits of trade and investment.
When Chinese come to Ghana to do their business, and in the ordinary way, we can say it's making money here, but actually they also do some technology transfer. They transfer knowledge here, and they bring their rich experience here. So some kind of enhancing the quality of life in Ghana.
Yeah. Now I'm running the restaurant business, Chinese restaurant. At the same time, I'm running the hotel.
I came here just for schooling. I came here in 2007. This year I did the English proficiency. Then 2008 I start my course, which is BSc in administration.
It's CNQC, a construction company. So for the company, I came here.
Every vacation I go to some internship at somewhere, like mostly to some Chinese companies. Some of the private businesses, they don't really have the English speaking personnel, so I go and help them.
My job, I'm in charge of marketing, and I go a lot to communicate with Ghanaian people. We do Chinese restaurants for 10 years, and the material business for 2 years, and then changed to furniture business for 5 years. We go straight to Chinese restaurants, then we don't take any Ghanaian food. Yeah, this is the way to keep our culture. I don't eat any Ghanaian foods. I always buy the vegetable, like the raw material, either from China's supermarkets or from some the outside markets. Like they import some vegetable from outside. We cook by ourselves in the house.
My parents run the business for a very long time. So I know how to cook, and I think my skills are quite okay, and not worse than the Chinese restaurant here. It's okay, but it's just, I can't say excellent, but it's just okay. Not really good. People perceive Chinese restaurant here is a very luxury place, and the food is very expensive. But in terms of the quality of the food, it's just very ordinary, let me put it that way.
Actually, it's not hard for me because we have a Chinese neighborhood. You can see I work with a lot of Chinese colleagues. We can exchange our ideas. We can talk in the daytime, at evening. So it's not hard for me to maintain my identity. There are so many Chinese companies and Chinese residents here. So from time to time, we can met one.
I'm a very traditional Chinese. I don't want to, anything I do, I want to show that I'm a Chinese, I'm doing it in a Chinese way, and I don't want to give up my Chinese identity and Chinese characteristics.
The Chinese community will get together and we celebrate in a very traditional way. Everybody will sit together, have their dinner together, and exchanging blessings.
Of course, I have adopt some of their value, but because you are here, of course, you have to cope with the environment here.
I go to funerals, I attend weddings, go to the traditional festival where I can get to know much more about the culture and tradition.
Actually, what impressed me most is the warmth here. Not only the weather, but also the nice people. When we can't find the way we should go on the road, even some people are far away from them. If we need them, they will come to us, no matter how far he is from us, to help us. That's why I insist on staying here for another 1 or 2 years. For the others, Chinese person, the issues in Ghana is so many. So many. And maybe the main problem is the visa. Whether you have the work permit or residence permit to stay. maybe so many persons just hiding themselves. Like in US, so many of the foreigners stay without any original or lovable permits.
And the other one is like the galamsey, which in Ghana means illegal mining.
When we go to the market, we want to purchase something, and because of they can see that you are Chinese, then they even says no, finish. This one finished. They even don't want to sell to you. They are afraid that maybe you are buying something, then later you want to copy something or compare with your own price or something like these things. Anyhow, feel a little sad.
I think I see a lot of Chinese around in this country helping in the construction of roads and so many other infrastructures of the country. So I think it's quite positive to see them around helping our country develop. But
can stay here forever and ever. So my home is here. I never think of myself as like a foreigner.
Even though I have some advantage, you know, I can speak a little English. I don't really want to stay here and work here, and no, not really. I want to go back.
So for now, I think the future lies, in the hands of the government power to determine how the relationship between Ghana and China is going to be.
But it's going to be better. Because there's a lot of cooperation, between the two governments. And there will be more cooperation in the future.
they can put their money and able to bring back like profits for their business. So I think the future is very bright. And as people try to criticize China in so many ways, in so many respects, it's going to help them like model and change the way they approach Africa so that they won't be seen as an evil in the eyes of the world.